Hello everyone and welcome to round 15 of the RPL tier with SSR here. We're here in Spain and we're here in Q1. So far no one can get eliminated unless they completely bin the car, so not much to discuss at the moment. With a grid of 15 and then Q2 we can start to see people being eliminated. I think everyone just has to settle up, and that's where you see some drivers out in the inters just setting laps. And then everyone can retire and we can move through to Q2. Craig's retired. I hope it's in the pits. I believe it is, yeah. You don't want to see anyone retire out on track when they don't need to be pushing at this stage. It'll be interesting to see whether we can get a weather report for this race, because it looks rather cloudy around Spain, so I was wondering, is there potential rain? Or potential for rain. Jed Adams sets the fastest lap in the Red Bull. So far it'll be only GB Sandwiches and Fentoon to set a lap. There's going to be rain 45 minutes into the race apparently, according to Bradley and Kings. And I do want to have a look quickly at the race tractor to see if I've missed anything have I missed a DNF? No. Loco's just retired. Which... I'm pretty sure, yeah, Sunny Quali, rain in the race. I'm pretty sure that will, 45 minutes in. I think you might see some drivers do hards at the start, but I think the majority of drivers probably doing a soft medium to the inters if it's 45 minutes in. Don't know if the mediums could go that long. A long stint on the mediums before you switch on to the inters would be a tough ask. Some drivers might try it. Can't really tell how long of a stint that'll be. Fentune sets his lap in its third fastest, and then we'll stay on board with sandwiches will be next to put a lap in to see us through to Q2, and then GB should be the final one, and then hopefully everyone should retire so we can get this show on the road. GB invalid again, I believe. Hopefully next lap can be his lap for us to move on through. And GB's pulled in the pits, so we're going to be waiting a while longer, I believe, before we can see Q2. I'm looking forward to this race to see current P1 and P2 sitters today. I know the pace jet Adam has in the Red Bull as well, and then Entrusted, who last week in Singapore had a massive defensive drive in the Haas, was defending beautifully around Singapore. So it'll be great to see him with an actual car this race, that he can put some pace down as well. Jedam thankfully had a big run off there, otherwise that could have been a nasty way to end the session. We'll move down to GB and put pressure on them to get a valid lap in. Well, we've made it through to Q2 and now this session matters because it will decide which tyre each driver will start on, which will be key for this race specifically. And it's a mixed strategy so far. A lot of drivers on the mediums, a lot of drivers on the softs. Seems to be half and half at this present moment. So we will see what strategy is the best. Dubsy's retired. I don't know why. I think he is just fully committing to starting on the mediums, I guess. Doesn't want to use his mediums at all for qualifying. But we're staying with Craig. Craig, the first driver out on the mediums. And it'll be interesting to see who the drivers will look out for. Most likely the two Red Bulls, Luco, and then you always have to look out for Kings, who is the championship leader by quite some margin. Although Budweiser over recent races had been catching, although unfortunately Budweiser isn't here today, so as long as Kings can finish, he'll most likely increase his gap on Budweiser. So far as the laps pilot, Jed Adam on pole with a 1:17.8 in the Red Bull. JG gone out in the softs and trusted out in the softs. It'll be interesting to see what strategy every driver goes for. The majority of drivers going out on the mediums, it seems. So we will see Kings starting his medium lap after invalidating his first attempt. Charisma exiting the pits. I believe Ritzy will be around next. Ritzy on the sauce. And so far it's the majority of drivers on the mediums, but there's 3 drivers on the softs. JG goes quicker than his original lap time, helping him stay in 3rd place. Ritzy up in the 6th on the softs. Fantoon up in the 6th on the mediums. We'll stay with Kings to see him on his hot lap. Kings up into 5th in the Alfa Romeo. Bradley out on the softs as well. So a couple of mixed strategies so far. That would tell me that it might be a stretch on the mediums to the inters. And that some drivers probably going to do a soft enter, potentially. Would be my guess. Sandwiches is retired, and that is, if we can find haters, on the left hand side of haters. Sandwiches in the wall and out of quali. Unfortunate for him. Bradley coming around the final section. Let's see what lap time Bradley can do in the softs and in the McLaren. Up into 8th. Charisma involved as well. And haters diving in the pits. Currently in the Haas. Sitting in 7th. Very good result so far for haters. Bradley, we'll see. Is he pushing for another lap? It looks like he is. See, can Bradley improve on 8th? I think Bradley definitely committing to the soft enter, I'm guessing. And it'll be very interesting to see those changing conditions throughout the race. Bradley does improve by a couple of tenths and jumps haters. Entrusted, Charisma and GB yet to set proper laps. Dubsy retired at the start of the session, just felt like he wanted to choose his own strategy. Maybe he wants to start on the hards. I have a feeling like that's why Dubsy retired. Dubsy committing to the hard strategy. Maybe the right strategy is hards to enters, and Dubsy might have it correct. Next on the lap should be entrusted in the Red Bull. I mentioned how last week he was a great defensive driver in the Haas, and now that he has the benefit of the Red Bull, hopefully he can put that pace down on track and not have to defend so much and be able to go in attack mode. Trusted coming through the final sector. We'll see how he navigates this final chicane. It's looking a good lap so far, and it's a pole lap as it stands. He's gone a 10th quicker than Jet on the softs. GB will be around next. We've seen it took him a while to settle up, but when he did, he was up in 3rd in Q1, so we'll see where he can jump up to here in Q2. GB in 3rd again. I mentioned how he was in 3rd, and I just had a feeling it was going to be 3rd again, and GB sitting in 3rd in the McLaren. Charisma, the only one left to set a lap in this Aston Martin. We'll quickly move around to see JG finish a lap. See, can he jump up the order? Currently sitting in 7th on the softs. Different strategy to everyone else. Up to third, big lap from JG. Bellion doing another lap on those mediums, it seems. Or he might be doing an in lap. But we will move back down to Charisma. Exit in Sector 2. Charisma as he runs the final corner. What lap time he can do. He's also going for the softs. He's up into third in the Aston Martin. That's a tough ask. Brilliant lap from Charisma. So far, it's 4 drivers inside the top 10 on the softs, and then 6 other drivers on the mediums. Fantoon doing an outlap on the mediums. Haters now out of the top 10 on the mediums. We'll see, does Haters go out again or just commit to the mediums? JG coming in, and Trusted also coming in. We'll see who else could be on a lap. It'll be Ritzy next to start his lap. So Ritzy and Fantoon out there to get laps in. Craig's also joined Luco as well. All the drivers coming out in the softs, it seems. A lot of drivers changing their mind from the mediums. GB happy with his time on the mediums. Retires from the session. GB, the first driver to fully commit to the mediums. A couple drivers switching to the softs. We'll see, does this have an impact on the race? If GB has done a masterstroke by staying on the mediums, I believe Jed Adams should be safe as well. Question is, will GB be safe with his time? It seems to be a decent time with an 18.4 on those mediums. But we will see, can enough drivers push him around the order? Kings currently staying on the mediums in 9th, who is close to the drop zone, although there's a 5/10 gap between him and Bradley, sitting in 10th. Jed Adams says softs are overrated. Jet, if you truly believe that, use the mediums again in Q3. We'd love to see it. Billion has retired. Billion starting on the softs. We will go back down to Ritzy quickly. Ritzy's invalid. Bradley starting his outlap. Fantoon around on the mediums. We'll see what lap time Fantoon can pull. Needs to improve by well over a second. Haters retires. Clearly wants to choose his own strategy for the race. Fantoon round the final corner. On these mediums, we'll see, can he improve by enough? He jumps into the top 10 as the flag comes down. Slightly off Kings' time. Craig round the final corner, won't improve. We'll see, does Luco improve as he comes round the final corner? Luco on pole, 17.6 here in Q2. Ritzy will be the last driver to cross the line, I believe. Bradley as well on a lap. But Fantoon currently inside the top 10 on the mediums. Brilliant job from Fantoon. But can Ritzy or Bradley force him outside the top 10? Ritzy crosses the line, isn't good enough to improve on his position. Stays 13th. Bradley, the only driver now to potentially force Fantoon outside of the top 10. And as Bradley comes across line, it is 10th. Jed Adams says it. He still wants pole, but he'll try to use 2 mediums in the race. Well, if he says 2 mediums, does that mean it's a medium enter potentially at the end? Is that the strategy? Because otherwise it would be a soft medium, although maybe it is a soft medium and he's using he's going to do a medium anyway. We will see. But Luco currently sitting on pole in the softs. Entrusted, Charisma, JG and Bradley all on the softs. Remaining drivers inside the top 10 on the mediums. So very alternate strategies. 5 drivers on the softs, 5 drivers on the mediums here in Q2. And I'll have a quick look. Did anyone DNF? Yeah, Sandwiches DNF'd, we will remember, in the Alpine. And there's your top 10. We'll see them all in Q3. Alright, now that we're in Q3, it'll be the real battle for pole here. And Jed Adam qualified P3 on the mediums, 2 drivers above qualified on the softs. So I think Jed Adam will be the one to look out for. For pole, Luco and Entrusted will also be battling for pole, I believe. But other than that, I'll be surprised if I see any other name go on pole. There's a massive margin between the drivers. And Jed Adam is first out on track, closely followed by Kings. Unfortunately, the Alfa Romeo Fentoon didn't make it through to Q3. Bradley just pipped him out at the end there. Very slim margin to get through to Q3, but Bradley's made it. And he'll be starting on the softs that Jet has said are overrated. So we will see who's right by the end of the race. And Jet will be starting his lap. King's following. Craig following that. And then GB as well. Haters in the chat have said Haas is terrible, and yes, it is. It is very terrible. It is not very drivable at all. Not a great car. But here, you know, in 2022, you never know. Next game, they could completely turn it around after the extra development time they've got with the Haas. Which I hope they do. I hope they don't turn up and be as bad as they've been. But Jet coming through the final sector will be the first to set a lap time, although I've missed Charisma on an outlap apparently. Charisma set his lap time in 18.3. I thought Jet was definitely at first, but then it turns out it was Charisma. But then Jet does a 17 dead almost. Followed by Kings, who's coming to the pits. So it'll be GB around next. Followed by Craig. GB goes second. Jumps Charisma. Craig must have been invalid. JG into fourth. Luco around next, although he's just doing his outlap, so it'll be Billy in across the line next. Goes a little wide on entry there. We'll see how much of his lap time it's cost. Ooh, just beats his fellow AlphaTauri driver JG by 6 thousandths. As it currently stands, Craig, I believe, doing another push lap. And he's closely followed by... no, it's GB he's closely following him. I don't think GB's doing another push lap, although it kind of looks like he is. Bradley. I'll move up to Craig before we start thinking about other drivers on out laps. Craig, round the final sector, keeps it clean. And we'll see what he can do on these extra lap worn softs. It's a 17.8. What a lap from Craig in the Ferrari. Who was I looking at? Luco. Luco in the Mercedes around next. 17.7. Pips Craig for second. Bullion will peel it into the pits. Kings on his out lap. Bradley trying to set his first lap in Q3. Bradley, who just sneaked through to Q3. We'll see what lap time he can pull in the McLaren. Oh, Bradley's binned it into the wall. I'm so confused how he's lost it there. It looked like he was going in the pits and he just spun. Just very confusing how he's lost it there. Entrusted around next. Invalid. Potentially got invalid there trying to avoid Bradley. But we'll see. Is it Luco around next? Luco into the pits. Craig. Bradley's just... his rear tires won't stop spinning. I don't know what that was about. Charisma starting an out lap. Kings will be on next. The championship leader so far What lap time can he do in the Alfa Romeo? Up to 7th with an 18.5 again. I believe he had an 18.5 in Q2 as well. Oh! He's definitely lost it there. Lost the front end plate as well for his troubles. Move back down to Entrusted, invalid on his lap. Probably should come in, or he's going to go for an extra lap, which isn't going to help the tires. Charisma around next in the Aston Martin. Had originally been the driver to get us started with Q3 here, and he's down now in 6th. We'll see, can he improve on his time? Does improve up to 4th, a 17.9. And Jed Adam around next, followed closely by Kings. Although Kings just cutting the circuit to get his front wing fixed. Jet goes even quicker, a 16.7, 3/10 quicker than his original lap. And his fellow Red Bull driver Entrusted coming across the line next. Entrusted into second, a 17.3. He'll be glad to get that lap time in. If he hadn't if he hadn't got that lap time in, he could have been starting in 10th. Bradley is starting 10th after confusingly having... Oh yeah, I completely forgot he bidded it all. I completely forgot. Don't know how I forgot that. It was quite eventful. But we should start to see drivers peel to the pits now for their final lap. If they are going to do a final lap. Billion's on his out lap. Jed Adam invalid. Entrusted. Seems to be on an in lap. Jed Adam on an in lap. But so far Billion. King's also on an out lap. But Jed Adams retired, happy with his time of a 16.7, 6/10 clear of Entrusted in the other Red Bull. Billion will be next to set a lap time. Entrusted's retired, happy with his lap time. Starting P2, so Red Bull 1-2 as things stand. Luco, I don't believe will make it out in time for his final run. But it'll be Billion, Kings, GB and Craig doing a final run. JG's retired, happy with his time, starting in 6th. And we'll see what Billion can do on his final lap. He will have probably more time to start an extra lap if he weren't happy with his time. Although I don't know if he's going to improve by much on a second run around. Billion jumps Kings. So Kings will have to improve if he wants to get ahead of Billion. Currently sitting in 9th is our championship leader in the Alfa Romeo. And as the flag falls, Luco and Charisma won't be able to set a lap time, so only the drivers out now can set a lap. Kings coming into the final chicane. We'll see, can he jump anyone from 9th? Jumps up into 7th. Good lap time from Kings. Craig next across the line in 4th. We'll see, can he jump into one of the podium places? Backs out of his lap, so it'll be Billion across the line next, although he's involved, so it'll be GB last to set a lap time. Navigates the final chicane well. It seems his tyres are sliding a bit, but we'll see what he can do. It seemed to be a good lap. I think that might have been like P3, P4. I barely seen before it cut off there. We'll see as we yeah, P3, great lap from GB. You could see through that final sector he was really trying to get the most out of the car as possible, and he jumps up into P3 there. Luco in the other Mercedes, or well, in the Mercedes, the one Mercedes we have for today, he's starting in 4th, and it will be interesting to look back at what drivers inside the top 10 here on the mediums and the softs. Jet definitely starting on the mediums, Bradley definitely starting on the softs, although I don't really remember much else. I'm pretty sure Kings Entrusted, what's wrong with my mic? Is there an issue? I hope there's not. I would hate to have to buy another mic or something. What's it doing? I'm still not sure. Well, is the lobby dead? What's happened? No, Jet Adams just not got away. If there's anything ever... Oh, he's just been disqualified, I don't know. If there's anything ever wrong with my mic, just let me know, because Bradley has said that there's Irish tap dancing going through the mic. Now, I don't think there was any Irish tap dancing going on behind me, if I'm honest. So, I think I'm good. But Entrusted on his outlap, just not waiting around. GB is waiting around. GB doing like a formation lap pace, whereas Entrusted is just like, let me do a hot lap. And Jed Adams says his clutch wouldn't release. Everyone, if you're listening, watch out for Jed Adams if he cannot start. Just do not run into the back of him. I was gonna say he might have to map his clutch to something else if it does, but I don't know if he has a lot of time to do that. So you might just have to hope and pray that his clutch works. But Fantune, the only driver to start on the hards. Every driver outside the top 10 on the mediums. Jet, GB, Craig, Kings and Billion all on the mediums, the rest of the drivers on the softs. For the start of this race, we'll try and get a better angle as the telemetry's gone a bit. The engines were revving there, but the lights are on now, and the 5 lights are on. On the right, Jet does get away. Seems to be a decent enough start for Jet, especially on those medium tyres. There's an Alfa Romeo on the inside. Ooh, Alfa Romeo sends it. Craig and King side by side. AlphaTauri washing out wide there. And Kings get through. AlphaTauri's battling here at the back. Billion and JG. Still side by side. JG getting through. Billion still holding it through. JG gets ahead. Billion has to back out of that one. Someone's off. It's Entrusted. Entrusted spun. Virtual safety car. Entrusted's front wing's completely gone. Don't know what happened there. Unfortunately missed that incident watching the AlphaTauri's battle, but it's a virtual safety car. It'll help Entrusted get in the pits to fix his front wing, but unfortunately he won't be able to catch up with the pack, so he's going to have to just put quali laps in to catch up with the pack while he gets his front wing fixed. We'll have a quick look at the position changes after lap 1 there. Charisma up 3 positions, King's up 3 positions, and Ritzy up 4. VSC is ended. And we'll go back to the tyre graphic. Fumbling about a bit. GB side by side with Charisma. Charisma stays ahead. Quick look back. JG closing up to Craig. Craig on the mediums. JG on the softs. JG looking for a move here, quite close behind Craig. And here in Catalonia it seems quite sunny at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see how quickly the weather changes later on in the race. We'll move back down again to GB, who seems to have great pace in this McLaren. Charisma on the sauce ahead, but GB nevertheless catching in this McLaren on the mediums. Ooh, back end twitching, has to hold the car through. GB's back end sliding, and unfortunately drifting does not help time. What? Oh my god, Kings' front right tyre is completely disappeared. It's bopping around underneath the car. What is this game? Kings is driving with his tyre just not connected to the car at all. It's just bopping up and down. How has this happened 2 weeks in a row? It happened last week when Maestro was in the Alfa Romeo, now it's happened with Kings in the Alfa Romeo. It's just bouncing. I hope Kings cannot see this on his screen. Billion's retired. Billion lost it there. And it's a full safety car, and hopefully Kings can go in and fix his tyre. I do not know how they're going to repair this, but Kings has been driving like Schumacher, holding the car together. Luco and Charisma, will see, do they go in? Luco's in, Charisma's in. JG probably will have to go in as well. Craig's in as well on the mediums. Fantoon gets a drive through. Must not have been adhering to the Delta. Kings stays out. Needs to fix his tyre. Don't know what's happened with Kings. Surprised King hasn't pit. I would believe you'd need to get that fixed. And he's got a severe collision there with Ritzy. Bit confusing, but nonetheless, his tyres now looks like it's been dragged along by the car ahead. Do you see that? Do you see the string? How has this happened 2 weeks in a row? This game just never fails to surprise. This is definitely the most broken F1 of all time, or at least that I know of. Jed Adam currently has held his lead, and we'll have a quick look after the penalty situation. Fantoon up 6, Ritzy up 9, Haters up 6, Dubzy up 8, Sandwiches up 6, and Kings is up 5. We're doing another lap onto the safety car. Don't know why I couldn't have went in, everyone's caught up. Kings has gone in to fix that front right. We will see what happens here. I wonder, is Kings gone in simply to fix this glitch? I wonder, can he see it on his screen? Oh my god! What? What has happened? What? What is going on? What? What? What happened there? What? Kings is on the hard, his tire's still broken. What happened there? Please tell me someone's seen that. I just can't believe what I've seen. Kings has entered another stratosphere. JG's lost the car somehow. Kings has entered another stratosphere, lost his tyre, and for some reason is still racing. I have no idea. This has been very confusing so far. King's warming his 3 tyres that he has on. Very surprised that he's kept this going. But now for the restart, we'll stay with Jet Adam, who slides through the corner. Ooh, quite unstable. Hasn't really dropped GB all too well. No one too close so far. Kings still has that broken tire. No one really close enough to go for a move. Charisma. Loco closing up to Sandwiches. Still too far behind at this present time, but Sandwiches goes wide. That allows him through, and Trusted through on Bradley. JG looked for a move on Bradley. Ooh, not the inside of there. Ooh! King's the three-tired man, and there's another safety car. What has happened up ahead? I cannot tell what car has been affected. What car has been affected? Still trying to find the affected car. I mean, it's the Kings, but like, we all know he's surviving. It must have been Dub Z, I'm guessing, coming in the pits. Los Sandwiches is joining him. A very confusing couple of laps here. Sandwiches in just to put on the hards. Dub Z. Don't know if he. Ritzy has fallen back. I don't know why. Kings still doesn't have a tire. But we've another safety car, and I cannot tell why. GB is also asking what the safety car was for, and I don't think it was for anything. I think there might have been another safety car glitch. Which happens quite a lot. I think the biggest thing wrong with this game now is the safety car. It needs massively fixed. And also this. Safety car doing another unnecessary lap, which, I don't know. Dubsy's in again. Maybe switching to the mediums? Which at this point you can do. Yeah, he's switching on the mediums. Not a bad strategy. Maybe the rain is going to come in that medium window. So, not a bad idea from Dub Z. Also at the back, so he can still get the benefit of the mediums. The current medium runners who haven't pit yet, this will be benefiting them. We'll see if the safety car will get called in this lap. It is for what seemed to be a phantom safety car call it out in the first place. So very confused what's happened this race so far. As you can see, Kings is still missing the tyre. Who knows, will they get it back? Jed Adams now gone. Ritzy up behind. Luco as well. Charisma going for a move on haters. Will get it done on the Haas. GB's around. GB must have hit the inside curb. And he's around. Craig ahead of haters on the outside. Entrusted gonna look to follow through as well. Charisma now looking on Fantoon's back end of Fantoon's steps. Can Charisma get a good exit here? Fantoon gets a better one. Fantoon says Massey's throwing a spanner in the works with the... Oh, it's a glitch, yep. Right. I don't know. Anyone want tea or something? I don't know. Entrusted off the track. There's another safety car. There's a safety car glitch in this race, which is fun. Jed Adams decided to pit. Entrusted has decided to pit, probably to get rid of that 5 second he's just got. That promotes Luco into first. Or well, Ritzy's into first. Luco following. GB will get a chance to pit as well after spinning. And looks like we're going to do a lobby restart. So yeah, lobby restart after whatever that was. So if you're listening, currently we're doing a lobby restart. If you're listening to the stream and you can't really tell what's happened whilst driving. And try and see if I can join off Bradley yet. Not yet, so we will continue to wait. King still has a broken front right. Hopefully Kings in this lobby restart can get his tyres back. That would be great to see.